Welcome back to the real amazing world. Have you ever wondered how this giant blue and green ball we call home came to exist? How did Earth, our beautiful planet, emerge from nothingness and became the thriving world we know today? Let's embark on an amazing journey, one that takes us back over 4.5 billion years. From swirling clouds of dust and gas to a planet bursting with life, Earth's story is a breathtaking tale of chaos, transformation, and wonder. So buckle up, because we're about to travel back in time and uncover the amazing story of Earth's birth and evolution. About 4.6 billion years ago, our solar system was just a giant cloud of gas and dust. Gravity pulled this dust together, forming the sun at its center. Around it, smaller clumps of dust and rock began sticking together. One of these clumps formed Earth. In its early days, Earth was a hot, fiery ball. Meteors crashed into it constantly, and volcanoes erupted everywhere. There was no water, no air, and certainly no life. The surface was like lava from a volcano. Scientists are certain that around this time, the Moon was formed. A Mars-sized object collided with the young Earth, and the debris from this massive impact eventually came together to form the Moon. Over time, Earth gradually began to cool down. The intense heat caused volcanic eruptions that released massive amounts of gases like carbon dioxide, water vapor, methane, and ammonia, forming the planet's first atmosphere. Unlike the oxygen-rich air we breathe today, this atmosphere was thick, toxic, and unbreathable. As the steam cooled, it turned into rain. And it rained, non-stop, for thousands of years. These relentless rains filled craters and low-lying areas, forming Earth's very first oceans. It was a monumental transformation that would shape the planet forever. And guess what? These oceans were the cradle of life. Around 3.8 billion years ago, the first tiny life forms, simple microbes, emerged in these waters. They were incredibly basic, but they laid the foundation for all life on Earth as we know it today. These tiny microbes started doing something amazing. They produced oxygen. Over time, oxygen filled the oceans and the atmosphere. This was called the Great Oxidation Event. It allowed new types of life to evolve. By 600 million years ago, Earth was home to soft-bodied creatures in the oceans. They looked like jellyfish or worms. Life was getting more interesting. Fast forward to 250 million years ago, and Earth saw its most famous residents, the dinosaurs. These giant reptiles ruled the planet for over 150 million years. Some were as small as chickens, while others, like the T-Rex, were as tall as buildings. But then, 66 million years ago, disaster struck. A huge asteroid hit Earth, causing fires, tsunamis, and blocking sunlight. The asteroid was the size of a mountain and struck the Earth at 40,000 miles per hour. The impact created the Chicxulub crater, the second largest crater on the planet, in the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. This led to the extinction of the dinosaurs, but it also made room for new animals to thrive. After the dinosaurs, mammals took over. At first, they were small and furry, but over millions of years, they evolved into all kinds of shapes and sizes. Some became elephants, others became whales, and some, well, they became us. About 2.58 million years ago, Earth entered the Ice Age. Glaciers spread across continents, covering much of North America, Europe, and Asia, reshaping landscapes and challenging life to adapt. From massive mammoths to saber-toothed cats, creatures evolved to survive the freezing conditions. Early humans like Neanderthals and Homo sapiens learned to adapt by making tools, building shelters, and mastering fire. These innovations helped them survive the harsh climates and become more resilient. The Ice Age wasn't just one long, cold winter. It was a series of glacial periods where ice advanced, followed by interglacial periods where it retreated. This constant cycle of freezing and thawing created new challenges for life on Earth. The most recent glacial period, known as the last glacial maximum, peaked about 21,000 years ago and began to retreat around 11,700 years ago. This marked the end of the Ice Age. But the legacy of the Ice Age lives on. It carved out valleys, created rivers and lakes, and shaped the very landscapes we see today. Humans appeared about 300,000 years ago. We started as hunters and gatherers, but soon we learned to farm, build cities, and create technology. We've come a long way since then. Today, we humans have transformed the planet in incredible ways. But with great power comes great responsibility. It is up to us to take care of our beautiful home. And that's the incredible story of Earth. From a fiery ball to the home of millions of species, it's been an epic journey. See you soon with another interesting story that makes our world truly amazing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Real Amazing World.